Hi everyone, Angie Smith here. Thank you for watching. Welcome back. So I have my weekly fragrance empties and what I've been warming. And I kind of put them in a little bit of order. I tried to be a little bit more organized today. But we're going to go ahead and go through the new to me scents, Scentsy wise. And first up is this Blue Water and Sea Salt Sage. This was from the Mother's Day collection. And on cold sniff, I absolutely love this scent. It smells like fresh cut grass to me. These scents I did get, the new to me ones, I got them in my monthly Scentsy club that I'm not going to be filming cold sniffs because I wanted to go ahead and warm through these and then just get out my warm thoughts on this. So this is currently available only individually through a Scentsy club. I think other than that, you'd have to order the 3-bar bundle for Mother's Day. And with Mother's Day past, I'm assuming that this collection will go away at the end of this month. So if you want to try it, I would throw it in your club. That's what I'm going to throw another bar actually in my club to test it out again. This was probably a lighter throw for me. And I'm almost wondering if I have a little bit more cure time, if I could get better throw. So I'm going to throw another bar in, let it cure a bit, and then see how it does, because I absolutely love this on cold. Like I said, it's a fresh cut grass type scent to me, which I absolutely love in wax. This is Blue Water, Sea Salt, White Neroli, Citrus Notes. Oh, sorry. The name is Blue Water and Sea Salt. The scent notes are White Neroli, Citrus Notes, Sea Salt, and Cucumber Water. And it is, like I said, I love it. I do have this in the candle crock today. I've been trying to take my leftover wax from the dishes. I'll scoop those out with my scooper once they've hardened, and I've been throwing those into like a candle vessel into my candle crock and trying to get the last bit of that out, either in the living room, like my open area, or like the bathroom. And I'm getting whiffs of this today and that candle crock. So I might even test it in my hotter, like non-Scentsy warmers and see if I can get that throw that I want. Because again, I'm a fresh cut grass girl, and this is what I'm getting from this. So Blue Water and Sea Salt, again, did not get the best performance in four warmers in my medium space zone. It probably needs a smaller space or hotter warmers is what I'm thinking. So we'll see. Next up is from the Puddles, is it Petals and Puddles or Puddles and Petals collection. I did the other 3 bars that I have not sniffed yet. I got the Seguro in my whiff box, and that one was strong. It just wasn't necessarily a scent that I loved. So I decided to get the other 3 bars. This is Coastal Rain Cove. And on cold sniff, I loved all 3 of these. But on warm, I'm trying to figure out which one. So on warm, not so much. So I got nothing. I could smell nothing from both of these. This one is the Rugged Mountain Rain, and again, the Coastal Rain Cove. I could not smell anything. Again, I warm these in my medium, like a medium kind of space. So maybe in a smaller space you would, but yeah, liked them all in cold. They're always good on cold, right? But when you warm them, not so much. So Coastal Rain Cove is White Sage, Crisp Lemon, Sea Moss, Waterfront, Cloudburst. And it does smell very atmospheric, very outdoorsy. Wish I would have just got throw from it, so I can't really tell you what that is on warm. And the same thing with Rugged Mountain Rain. Did not get any performance whatsoever on warm. This one's Cool Mountain Mist, Wild Moss, and Rough Granite. This one smells great in the clam too. Probably make good body sprays. But the one that did okay was the Quaint Country Rain. So this one was very nice. Again, this is in like a medium space zone. It's gentle raindrops, orchard fruits, and fresh violet. I definitely got like an apple fresh note. Was very lovely. It lasted maybe 4 hours and then that kind of went away. But it was really nice while it went. It's one that I don't necessarily think I would repurchase for that reason. But happy to warm it again if I ever got another bar, maybe in a collection or something, that with some other bars that I wanted. But this one was probably the best performer. If you were going to do this in a smaller space, you'd probably get better performance, like a small bathroom or something like that. But Quaint Country Rain is the only one. And then, like I said, the Seguro was the strongest of that. Just not my type of scent in the Seguro. All right, and then this was a repeat. I wanted to try this light Side of the Force out again. Really enjoyed this. It's almost it's not too masculine. It's kind of one of those scents where I kind of find it like a neutral. I call them like neutral. It's not like too masculine. It's not too masculine, but it's not feminine. It's kind of in the middle to me. And I had really good performance on this, which I have in the past. So scent notes on this are Orange Groves, Morning Mist, and Driftwood. And it's just a nice, to me, kind of aquatic, outdoorsy type scent. And like I said, really good performance. So this would be one I would recommend trying if you like those type of scents. That's Light Side of the Force. All right. I'll do this one real quick. So for Coffee Sunday. So I'm really trying to stick to my Coffee Sunday to get through my coffee blends because I always like a good coffee scent. I warmed Bitter Betty from Second and Spruce this morning. It's bold coffee, butter pecan, shortbread cookies, brown sugar, vanilla. It was very strong, but it was short lasting. So it was super strong while it lasted. So I'd say probably a good 4 to 6 hours. And then it kind of died off. And then I put this in the entryway, and this was really nice butter beer to kind of offset the coffee. And this did so well. It's still going. But I did not club this scent or buy more because I tried it out in my open and it was not strong enough. It was probably about a medium throw. Like I said, in that entryway, which is a small space, it is going fantastically. You can smell the butterscotch. And then to offset that with the coffee, it was fantastic. All right, let's go through my wax melt challenge days. I pulled those out to do those in order, and then we'll go through Scentsy and then finish up with what's remaining with Vendor Wax. So day 12, which would have been May 12th, I had melt a scent that gets you in a cleaning mood. So I chose peach and grapefruit mimosa. I think it's just a fruity, fresh citrus scent. This scent is so good in my open concept. It's a long lasting scent too. And it's so strong. This was from I can't remember if this was from the Easter collection last year. I think that's where it was from. It's in the catalog this year. This one is fantastic. If you have not tried this and you like fruity scents, you definitely get grapefruit. I think the mimosa just kind of gives it that kind of a little bit of fizziness, but it's not a fizzy pop type scent necessarily, but it does kind of remind you of like drinking like those mimosas. And it's, like I said, it's such a good scent. This one is definitely going in my club, and it is open concept worthy. So again, this is a scent. I could have picked probably lemon scents or whatever, but I wanted to warm that. Fantastic performer. Day 13. So May 13th was fruit cocktail day. Mixed 2 fruit scents. So I just actually chose one that was already mixed, and I wanted to give this another try. I've been trying to decide if I want to keep this in my club or not. And so I did the Disney Signature Treats Fruit and Hazelnut Waffle Delight. And I have to say, for my open concept, this is so strong for like 4 hours, and then it just dies off. So for that reason, I went ahead and I took it out of my club. I hope I don't regret it. But I don't want a scent, especially a Disney scent that is, you know, costs a little bit more. Plus it takes 2 bars in my open concept. And then I only get 4 hours of fragrance. Like I said, it's so good while it lasts, but then it's gone. So it's definitely something I would repurchase. And if I saw it in clearance markdown prices, I would definitely stock up. But it does kind of remind me of like a berry waffle cone scent and vendor wax, or like the candle from Bath and Body Works. Really good. Nice and fruity. All right, day 14. So May 14th was Melty Wax that has become ugly or discolored. And I'm going to see if you can see this. So cotton candy tails. This is a nice cotton candy, kind of like if you go to the fair and you smell like the burntness of the sugar. I loved this scent. For some reason, the past few times I've warmed it though, I'm not getting the throw that I used to, and I don't know if I've become nose blind to it or, and they're older bars, because they're bars that I've had, like this one was from August of 24, so it's not like they're new pours. They're kind of from the same batches that I had before, but just to show you how it's become discolored. So I'm almost wondering if this isn't a scent that doesn't hold up long term, that it's almost when you have to warm, you know, with a new pour to get that kind of throw that you want. But so this has become ugly discolored, and that's why I warmed that for the 14th. May 15th was Melt, a family favorite. So in our family, we love watermelon scents. We love watermelon candy. We love watermelon the fruit. So I did warm Wild Watermelon. This was from last year's Bring Back My Bar. It is a strong scent in the open. This is almost like a Sour Patch watermelon. It's definitely got like a lemon note with the watermelon. And again, super strong scent. Does really well in my open. So Wild Watermelon. Day 16 was Melt a New to You scent. So I did Teddy Bees Snow Cones by the Sea. This is watermelon, black cherry, juicy apples, and salty sea air. It's supposed to be kind of reminiscent of like, almost like a bomb pop scent. I'll just show you. I have a little bit left. I hope that doesn't fall out. It's got like the red, white, and blue glitter. This did decent in my open. I absolutely love this scent. I think in a smaller space it would be so strong. In my open it was probably about a medium throw, and honestly it was nice. Like, it wasn't overpowering. I actually would rather prefer it to be overpowering, but I did enjoy it. It's one I would repurchase. I would just need to probably keep it to my medium space to get that strong throw that I like. But it did, like I said, it did okay in the open. I could still smell it, and it was kind of like a background medium type scent. I love it though. Day 17 was Pack Rat Day. Melta scent you've been hoarding. I actually have several of these bars because I lost it in my club last year. I'm hoping it comes back at some point. This one is sparkling yellow. It was from the, I think it was Rainbow collection. I think it was like, I can't remember if it was sparkling yellow at that time. I don't know. They changed the name when it was in the catalog. It's just a really good lemon scent. It's got like lemonade, grapefruit, real citrusy, real strong. Absolutely love that one. And then day 18, so today, May 18th, melt a scent that reminds you of soap. So this is another Teddy Bees scent. It is Balsam and Blooms. And I actually decided to warm that in my open. Probably not the best one for open, but again, kind of like the, what is this called again? The snow cones by the sea. I want to call it firecracker pop because that's what it reminds me of. But it's more of a medium throw, and it's actually kind of nice because I could smell it. It just wasn't like in your face strong. Would do better in a smaller area, but it is a pretty scent. So this has, I'll show you that. This has vanilla balsam, which I absolutely love, beach nights, sandalwood, and golden autumn florals. And when I warmed this, I had like a, I can't remember if it was a souffle or a sample. It did have like a soapy note to me. It kind of reminded me like if you were to get one of those pretty handcrafted soaps in the fall. It's kind of soapy to me. I don't know what's coming out in that. Maybe the golden autumn florals, which is kind of giving that vibe. But I do enjoy this. This is one I would repurchase. All right, Scentsy, what did we get through? We got through lemon coconut chiffon. I've been working through this. I think this might be my last bar of it. It's just like a nice lemon bakery. Keep on Blooming, which was scent of the month back in March, or it might have been April's. I'm not a big fan of this. It's a pear kind of floral. Just been warming that in my bathroom. Same thing with pink pineapple sugar. I've been warming this in the candle crock in the bathroom. It's so pretty. You get the pineapple and the pink sugar. I just wish it was stronger. Pearlescent Coast was one of the new scents from the catalog. It's just a nice like aquatic kind of floral scent. I did mix. I wanted to do like this orange vanilla caramel kind of thing. So Vanilla Waves and Everlasting Gobstoppers from the Willy Wonka collection. Everlasting Gobstopper does kind of remind you of that chalky orange Gobstopper. And then it was nice with the Vanilla Waves. It just gave it like a creamy, almost like orange dreamsicle. And then that sea salt like with a little bit of caramel. That was nice. Lemon, Sugar, and Sage. So this is the June scent of the month. So available June 1st. So to me, this is very light. It is more of a lemon. I could see this in cleaning. Cleaning kind of thing with the sage. It's just okay. Like I said, it's not very strong. Probably needs some cure time. Jammin' Jubilee, which was from last year's scent of the month, I think. Yeah, probably for June because I got it in May. It's just very similar to like the berry scent we have in the catalog. That's what it just reminds me of, is just like the summer berry, typical summer berry scent that you get. And then I did melt 1-to-1 in the same warmer, working through this tub that I have of earth from Teddy Bees. This is basically just smells like fresh dirt. scent notes are the smell of fresh cut grass, which is why I got it. I do not get fresh cut grass. All I get is dirt. Raindrops, moist dirt, and dewy citrus. But mixing it here with this Flower Shop, it's definitely helping. I have like one more bar of the Flower Shop, so I'll probably be able to get through, as you can see, like how much I even got through in my open, because I cut them pretty small, and I could still smell the dirt with the Flower Shop. But I'm gonna have to come up with probably a couple more scents to mix with this to get through it. It is a super strong scent if you like that smell. All right, vendor. So I got through another, I refilled my cotton balls, my Target Super Jumbo. Absolutely love these. Summer Boardwalk, one of my all-time favorite candles from Bath & Body Works. Finished one of those up. If you haven't had Summer Boardwalk, it's caramel, glazed popcorn, warm taffy, apple, salt water, or salty sweet cream. It's so good. All right, and then we got some vendor wax to get through. So I've been working on my Dessas that I got. It was poured January, February of this year. I will say I have not had much luck with these small bars. I've had better luck with the brittles, and I don't know why. I don't know if it's the difference. But I did warm through Fireflies, which I think is a fan favorite. It's roasted marshmallow, cedarwood, damp night air, campfire. Really all I got was kind of like that campfire note, and it wasn't very strong, so not a repurchase. Blue sugar bonfire. This one was okay. It just wasn't super strong. It's one that I wish would have been stronger. Blue sugar, smoked vanilla, toasted marshmallow, bonfire bliss, because I love blue sugar scents. Circus concession. I actually probably got nothing from this one. And this one is funnel cake, caramelized apple, cotton candy, hints of bonfire. And then Coastal Forest Pacific Northwest, which I was hoping for something. It was where the ocean meets the forest, ocean mist, sea salt, fresh balsam, pine cones, warm driftwood. Really all I got was like roasted pine cones, super strong. So not a repurchase for me there. But these two were fantastic. So Buckle Up Buttercup was blackberry buckle, buttery batter, blackberries, coffee on Maine, ground beans, and fresh coffee. So in my open, I tried this, and it wasn't very strong, but I tried this in my medium space, and it was super strong. So that did really well, and I loved it. And if I choose to repurchase, and this was available, this is something I would repurchase. And then this one, if I see this though, I probably will jump in on a repurchase, and I would buy several of these. This one is fantastic. It's Snowflakes and Sleigh Rides, which is, it says a winter scene. The ground is covered in fresh fallen snow, surrounded by wintry pines, cold crisp air, and snowflakes falling. This will take you there. I absolutely love this. This is still going strong, and I put this in yesterday in my medium space. So I have not changed wax in here today. This reminds me of Disney's Season of Magic, and I mean, honestly, I could warm this any time of the year, but again, if I see this offered on another pre-order, I would go in the pre-order and buy multiples of this, and if that's the only thing I bought. That was fantastic. Beach, blue sugar beach with marshmallows from Lavender and Speckles. This I did not get very good performance from, so not a repurchase for that one. And that's it. That's what I've gotten through for the week. Let me know what you've been warming. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you on my next one.